Welcome to a special Saturday morning stream for Fantasy Football Championship Week. Man, the schedule for games this week is all over the place. Not ideal for a championship week, that's for sure.
No, trying to watch all this football and spend time with your family for the holidays, it's been rough. It's been busy for sure.
Unfortunately, I feel like it's just going to keep doing that. That Christmas week. Granted, Christmas came midweek, so that really confused things a little bit. But I feel like it's going to be like that going forward, as long as your championship's played on week 17, as it should be. Then it's going to continue to be that way. Now, we say that. We always talk about leagues playing championships on week 17 versus week 18, because week 18, so many teams sit players and blah, blah, blah. But we're seeing that right now. In week 17, teams are shutting players down already, which is crazy.
Frustrating.
Before.
It's crazy and frustrating.
Yep. So that's probably going to become a new trend, which is very frustrating. We've seen CD Lamb shut down. Today we get Chuba Hubbard being shut down. And it hurts because these are guys that have carried you to where you're at right now. And they're just shutting them down.
Yeah, they carry you all season, and they're like, that's enough.
Yeah, that's
right in championship week.
It's tough. Who else is on that list? I feel like there's a long list.
I think there's a conspiracy with the NFL and hating fantasy football, and they do it on purpose.
Yeah, so I've thought about this, and talking about the money grab of Christmas Day, and they don't care about fantasy football players and stuff. But it's like fantasy football makes the NFL a lot of money. It really does. You got to think half of the people that watch NFL are probably watching only because of fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
You and I, we went to the Dallas Cowboys game last week, and during most breaks up on the big screen, they were giving fantasy score updates, who the leaders were and blah, blah. So they were giving fantasy information at the actual football game because it's that important. The guy next to me had ESPN app open the entire game. You could tell he had a bye week. He wasn't playing anyone that week. He had a bye week. So he obviously finished at the top, had a bye week, and was still tracking his team. Now, to me, I wanted to speak up and go, oh, your league has a championship week 18. Y'all screwed that up, huh? But I didn't want to interject there, but
it was a Bucks fan.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. So, everyone's really into their fantasy teams, and so the NFL should be really, really thankful for that. I think if fantasy basketball was less complicated, I think it would help the NBA quite a bit too. So
yeah, because their ratings continue to drop. What I think is funny is all the NBA people that were talking like, oh, Christmas Day is our day and blah, blah, blah. And then the Christmas Day games in the NFL just blew their ratings out of the water, which was hilarious.
Honestly, I wish Christmas Day was just basketball. That would be way better, in my opinion, too. Because here's the thing. I finished my semifinal up. I say this, like I'm the only one that did this, but we finished our semifinals up on Monday. Woo! Took a breath on Tuesday, and by Wednesday, our finals matchup was started.
Yeah,
that's not cool, dude. I don't like any of that. So, not ideal. So, yes, Daniel, we are answering questions from chat. Once we get there, we literally just started like 4 minutes ago, so we're good. Yeah, we'll be here answering questions so that you guys can get lineup information, start split questions, and everything you need for this week, your championship week. So with that being said, the chat is going. So let's go out here and see what we got. Football guy, happy championship weekend. I'm only playing for third, but let's go. Hey, man, that's important too. I take that seriously when I'm playing for third. There's a lot of pride that goes into this. You've worked all year. Pride goes into it. So
some money leagues will pay out for third place too. So
that's true.
I'm in one that pays out for third that I'm playing in this week. So you damn Skippy, I'm taking that seriously.
100%. Yep, relaxing. Woo. As much as I kind of envy that. I'm glad I'm not too. I love the rush of the championship game. We got Tyler in the house. What's up, Tyler?
What's up, man?
All right, let's get in here and see. Mr. Magic wants to know Dobbins or Spears full PPR. I've got Spears here.
Yeah, go with Spears.
Yeah, Dobbins I'm not trusting. I get it. Gus Edwards is out, but Dobbins on his first game back off an injury. What's new? I just don't trust it, man. Granted, he could go off. That would be my luck, but I just don't trust it. I don't know what that workload's going to be coming off of IR.
Yep.
And Vidal's good, so it's not like they have to rush him back.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, they don't have to give him a full workload if he's not 100% up to speed.
Exactly.
In fact, they might not.
I wouldn't if I were them. Alrighty. Oh, here's an interesting one. Cup or Garindo? Charbs was such a letdown. Keenan was a letdown. These guys didn't do anything this week.
That whole game Thursday night was a letdown. That was the saddest football game, I swear.
That video you sent me of the highlights of the game, and it was just all the punts.
Yeah, for real. Like, that's all it was.
It was like
all
all the
field goals
highlights.
and punt. It was a punting exhibition all night. Like,
I mean, it was horrible. What a letdown there. So Cup or Garindo? Who you liking here, Kyle?
I'm going to give Cup a chance here over Garindo. I don't know, man. That Niners team is struggling, and I don't think Garindo's really going to do much. Cup against Arizona. If Arizona, the Rams' defense is not that good. Arizona could score some points, and I think Cup could get involved. So I think I would take a chance on Cup over Garindo here. At least he's proven it in the past that he can produce. Garindo's been okay, but they can't stay healthy. Those running backs can't stay healthy.
And he's dealing with a hamstring, which makes me really nervous. You know, like, even if he does come back, he's had 2 limited practices. Even if he does come back, like, how touchy is that going to be? How much of a workload is he going to get? It'd be my luck. I wait until Monday, and in warm-ups, he re-injures it and ends up not even playing. So that being on Monday makes me really, really nervous. I'm not doing that for Garindo. So I'm riding Cup here too. That's a rough start. Plus, I think Cup has a higher ceiling. And if you already had Keenan in Chard play, I think you need that ceiling. That guy who can kind of hit you a home run. I think that's Cup over Garindo.
Yeah, for sure.
So you need someone who can make you up some points here. Ooh, Connor or AJ Brown, full PPR. Typically, this is a no-brainer, but with Hurts being out, what do you think this does for AJ Brown here? And Connor with his injury. So this is kind of a volatile situation.
Well, and we were talking a little bit about the Eagles before we went on the air, and I think they run the ball a lot today against Dallas. That's Dallas's weakness. Jalen Hurts isn't playing today. I think we see a lot of Barkley. I don't know. I'm not feeling good about AJ Brown today. So, and Connor says he's expected to play. If he's playing, I think you got to go that direction because you can run on the Rams, and Connor's been on fire lately. I would ride that.
See, I think I'm going opposite with Connor coming off that injury. AJ Brown last week, even because, Hurts went out early, and AJ Brown still had 23.7 points last week. I think he's a go-to guy. I think this hurts Devonta Smith way more than it hurts AJ Brown. I mean, Dallas has given it up everywhere, honestly. And
they've been playing pretty good pass D lately. A lot
better.
I mean, the Bucs didn't do great.
It looked
they did good on the ground. They didn't do great through the air.
I agree. I guess I have more faith in AJ Brown here in full PPR, even to just rack up some easy short receptions here. So we're not going to be super helpful for you here, Daniel. So it sounds like we're splitting.
Yeah, I mean, Connor, to me, he had a really good game before he tweaked his knee or whatever last week. Limited practice all week, but he hasn't missed any time with it, and he's expected to play today. that scared of that like I am a J.K. Dobbins coming off a multi-week. You know what I mean? So it doesn't sound like it was that serious.
Yeah, it does sound like it's not as serious as I was thinking here for James Conner injury. Yeah, he might be decent. Hold on, sorry, just doing a little research here. Trey Benson is also questionable this week. I was going to see how much he could. Yeah, I mean, maybe he's not going to eat into it that much either with his injury. Dang, man, that's hard to say. James Conner has been eating the last.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just been tearing it up. But, I mean, A.J. Brown has 25 and 23 points the last 2 weeks, too. So they're both playing really well. James Conner is guaranteed touches. He's been receiving out of the backfield 4 to 5 receptions per game very consistently. Oh, my God. But last week, A.J. Brown had 15 targets. In the week before that, 11 targets. He's just getting targets galore. I think I'm sticking with it, A.J. Brown, but I don't think there's a wrong answer here, if I'm being completely honest.
There's a chance they both have really big days. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
The one I feel
trying to play them both. I'm curious
Connor's
on
just the one I feel more comfortable with. But
I guess I'm just curious on who you are starting over them, because these are good.
This is clearly a flex question. So
Daniel says, thanks, guys. I agree that I think Saquon game. I'll roll Connor and drink a few more than usual.
I think that's a great plan.
Yeah, I think that
drunk and watch the game.
That's a great idea, actually. I'll probably be drinking a little bit more than usual today and tomorrow as well. I'm feeling the pressure there. I should have put some Baileys in my coffee. Holy cow.
I'm laughing, too, at his icon, his avatar over there by his name.
Yeah.
Horny Fred.
We got Albert in the house. What's up, Albert?
What's up, man? Welcome in.
And our own channel says make sure y'all check out Fantasy Sports Shorts channel. So yeah, we've got all of our shorts are over on our specific Fantasy Sports Advice Shorts channel that we've created, and it'll have all of our sports intermingled there. So it'll have football, basketball, and baseball shorts all in one area. You can go check out that channel as well. Noah Bonecutter wants to know Love or Stafford. What's up, Noah? By the way, hope you had a good holiday, man. Love or
Stafford? Everybody. Actually, we didn't say that at the beginning, but I really hope everybody had a good Christmas this week.
Yeah,
and, got to spend time with your families and have some fun and relax.
Relax. There were football games on, man. I wasn't relaxed. I was stressed.
I relaxed between football games.
I was stressed all damn day. I'm sitting there at my in-laws trying to open presents, and I've got Fantasy Cast going over on the side trying to track points while paying attention to the family.
So you open a present, something bad happens, you're like, crap, and they're like, you don't like it?
Exactly. Man, why couldn't the games not be on? Why can championship week not be on final or on Christmas? Anyways, by the way, we do have some funny. We do have shirts in our shop that we just opened up, and there are shirts in there that are. It even says like Christmas. No, championship week. Stuff like that. It has all I want for Christmas, and it's Santa holding up a fantasy football trophy and stuff. So we got some fun stuff in there too. So before we answer this, I do want to run a quick promo. We do have our shop is now open. You can go to fsan.shop, and we've extended our Black Friday sale. It's just turned into a huge holiday sale. So hop on it while you can. We've got funny shirts like this. Your mom is in my fantasy football league. But here's a quick little video for you. I still think one of my favorites is Ref's Kingdom, where the ref is with the tomahawk chop. I love that.
Yeah, I love that one.
All right, Love or Stafford? We've had a little bit of time to think on this now. Maybe I wasn't wasting time, I promise. Kyle, which one are you thinking here, man?
Dude, I'm going with Love. I mean, against Minnesota, who you can throw on and who they're going to have to keep up with on points. Like, I love this week.
I'm with you. I know that Stafford matchup seems nicer, I guess you can say, but I'm sticking with Jordan Love. He's been solid this year, and I'm riding it. I'm going with him. The last time they played was back in week 4, so it's kind of hard to say how he'll do. It's been quite some time, but he had 36 points against them last time. He did really well. And so, like you said, you can throw against Minnesota, and you're going to have to throw against Minnesota. And so that's who I'm going with there too. Let's see. You guys are now 100% my fantasy go-to. Love it, man. Love that we can be here for you, and thanks for trusting us. Smith, Pittman, or pick up Brandon Cooks full PPR. Well, I can say even as a Dallas Cowboys fan, I'm not picking up Brandon Cooks against that Philly defense.
Right. And Pittman feels yucky this year, so
does D. Smith this game with Pickett. But
yeah, but I still feel more confident that he could at least get some targets. And Pittman, I don't know. I couldn't put him in. Well, I guess you're playing third place. Now we know why.
Yeah, these guys
are receivers. But no, like I think you go with Devontae here and hope for the best.
Yeah, my problem with Pittman and now Flacco could play today instead of Richardson. A-Rich could sit. He's sore. Flacco could be out there. The problem is, me and Kyle were talking before we got on here, and we think that Jonathan Taylor's going to get a ton of work today. So I think Flacco's going to be handing the ball off.
I mean, really, what did Flacco do for Pittman last time he was playing? Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's
not the Cleveland Browns Flacco we saw last year.
That's very correct. Yeah, he has not been able to repeat that. So we are in a super flex league, and we are not starting Joe Flacco in there. Even though we picked him up for defensive reasons, we're playing Penix over Flacco. That's how much confidence we have in Flacco's performance today. So, yeah, I'm going D. Smith here. I think he's got the best situation. Brandon Cooks, I would love to be able to say as the wide receiver 1 there, but that Philly defense, I just don't think that's going to be pretty game today. And I kind of hope not. I want Dallas to go out there and lose. I hate that they won last week. Our draft picks just moving down. What are we can't even lose right, Kyle. We can't even lose right.
I mean, in typical Cowboys fashion, we have a horrible season. We're going to win just enough games to get a really bad draft pick. So, story of my life.
Brent wants to know how we feeling about Connor. I can play him or Ramondre. Ooh, Steven.
I'm a little nervous about Ramondre this week. We talked about Connor earlier a little bit. I'm not that worried about the injury. Looks like he's going to play. I think you have to start him. Ramondre, there's a lot of chatter about Gibson getting more playing time. That makes me a little bit nervous. For
maybe even getting the start.
Yeah, for a championship week, that makes me very nervous. So stick with Connor.
Now, last time Gibson got the start, I think that meant he got 1 carry, and then Ramondre was back in. So I thought that was a bit annoying. But, yeah, it sounds like they're kind of screwing Ramondre over here. I don't know. They haven't been utilizing him very good. That offense has been just kind of a mess. I'm not trusting it for my championship week, and I'm rolling with Connor, who's just been eaten.
Yeah, and I mean, the Chargers aren't the easiest team to run on either. So there's kind of that combination of matchup and situation there with New England. So
yeah. Now, he does say that Ramondre plays before Connor Day, so it makes me worried Connor could go out in pregame. I mean, there's always a chance, but I don't think it's likely either. Do you have any other backup plan? Now, you got to think.
We lost your audio. I lost your audio.
I don't know why it does that. I'll just switch microphones. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You cut off. You got to think.
Yeah. So you got to think this is championship week. So if you're not going to play Ramondre and you're going to chance it on Connor, you could drop Ramondre today. Drop him. And then you can go pick up somebody else as a good backup plan to Connor that plays at another time if Connor does somehow go out. You don't need these other guys anymore, right? You can play totally weird. I dropped players this week to pick
only
up
in redraft. I want to be clear.
in redraft, and yeah, in redraft, you could drop these guys. You don't need them anymore. No one's gonna need them, unless you're in some sort of keeper league where you're keeping. But I don't think you're probably keeping Ramondre. Would be my guess. So, anyways, there's different strategies being championship week. I know I did it in our redraft league. I went and dropped a couple guys and picked up multiple defenses. I think I've got like 4 defenses on my team right now because the guy I'm playing against hadn't picked up a better defense, and he's playing. He's going to now be playing Minnesota against Green Bay, which I don't love for him. So, defensive move there. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's championship week. Your roster looks way different now. All righty. Let's see. Love or Knicks?
Ooh.
That's a little bit tougher for me than the one earlier. Knicks playing against Cincinnati. I think I'm going with the Knicks here.
Me too. Yeah. I like that matchup a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Even better than Minnesota for Love.
Knicks has been playing well, dude.
Knicks has been crushing it. Yeah, go with Knicks on this one.
Yeah. He's just been so consistent, and I like that for you. And then Colts, Dolphins, or Chargers, I would pick the Colts here.
Agreed. Against the Giants have been fantasy gold for defenses.
Yeah, I think I'm going in Colts, Chargers, and then Dolphins, I think is the order that I'm ranking those in case somebody else picks up the Colts or something and screws you over. We didn't get to your question quick enough. By the way, if you're stressing, if we're not getting to your question quick enough, Super Chat always jumps you to the front of the line. Just FYI. So we will skip everyone else's and go straight to the Super Chat if you drop one in there. But we're going to try to get to everyone. If we don't get to your question today and you don't have to have it answered before Saturday games, you can always jump on fantasysportsadvice.network. That's our social media site, 100% dedicated to fantasy sports. You can jump over there and ask questions, answer questions, hang out with us, talk ball. You don't got to worry about all the other crap that people post on Facebook, politics, their Christmas photos, what they ate for dinner, all that stupid, annoying crap. So here's a quick promo on that.
We are here. FantasySportsAdvice.com, offering the best fantasy sports social media platform. Why join endless Discord communities or the trolls of Reddit? Fantasy Sports Advice is a community designed to help you win with 24/7 support. Go to FantasySportsAdvice.com and become a pro member for unlimited access. Again, go to FantasySportsAdvice.com today.
Yeah, join us over there and let's hang out and talk ball, and we'll be there, 24/7. Anyways, well, I sleep, but
I was just saying, not us specifically, but there's a bunch of people.
It's open 24/7.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty. Why am I getting a phone call? Okay. Anyways, let's go to this next one. This is a tough one from Derek. Got a tough one for you. PPR sit 1, JT, Achane, Bucky, and Chase Brown.
Oh my God.
How do you sit one of those guys? Holy crap, dude.
Don't. What the? I think you got to sit JT of this group, and it hurts to say it, but the other guys have just been too good. And
my God.
I mean, Rashad literally lost that game for the Bucks last week against Dallas. Like, Bucky's workload today is gonna be nutty against the easiest team to run on in the league. Chase Brown, he gets so many receptions. Matchup against Denver doesn't even matter. I mean, it's between Achane and JT. Bucky and Chase Brown are auto starts for me. And honestly, against Cleveland, Achane is going to eat. So, yeah, I think it's got to be JT. I mean, I know he's got a decent matchup today. Flacco's going to be handing it off to him a lot. But, golly, man, that's tough. Why would you do this to us? Derek, you're banned for life. You can no longer.
I mean, we're picking between 4 top 10 running backs a week, easy. I mean, these guys are all a good choice. So that's tough, Derek. I mean,
you're literally splitting hairs to sit one.
Yeah, I don't love it. I'm trying to see where they're all playing at. Chase Brown is at home. Achane is in Cleveland. I feel like there's going to be a lot of running there. Jonathan Taylor at New York. Jesus Christ, Bucky versus Karen. I don't know, dude. I think they're all.
Think. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I don't have anything else.
I mean, I was just looking it up, and JT's workloads have been nuts, right?
I don't know that JT's the one I want to sit. I'm between.
I don't think I want to either anymore. I think I'm actually leaning towards Bucky. And here's why. I know he's got a fantastic matchup today, but he's also the only one split in the backfield, really, out of these guys. Frick, dude. Why did you do this?
Bucky and Achane, I think, are the two I'm split between, but I don't think you can sit Achane. I don't think there's any way. So I think Bucky's where I'm headed there, and they should all eat today. So I'm not going to stress about it too much. But I think that's Bucky here.
I think it has to be Bucky just because, like you say, Rachaad White's still there. And, man, that's tough. I hate you for that question.
Actually, though, this explains why you're playing in championship week. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah, for real. Well, in like most weeks, you're going to have somebody with a matchup where you feel less comfortable with, and it's not this hard, but they all have good matchups this week, too. Yeah. That makes it even tougher.
I 100% agree with that.
I mean, Chase Brown's matchup on paper isn't the best, but he's unbenchable right now. Like,
oh, yeah. The way
they all are. That's what makes it tough. They're all like, it's impossible to pick one here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's another hard one. Since you love that so much from Carlos, I have to start one: Sutton, Ladd, Ridley, or Thielen.
Correct. One. Oh, I'm going with Sutton on that.
You're starting Sutton at Cincinnati.
That matchup's fantastic. There's a chance the Chargers get up on New England and Ladd doesn't get as many targets. There's a small chance. Ridley against Jacksonville, because I think Rudolph's starting again today, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Thielen against Tampa Bay. What is with you people today? These decisions are ridiculous. Like these guys all have amazing matchups too. But instead of sitting one, now we only get to start one?
Yeah. Yeah, now you only get to start one. I'm kind of between, if I'm being honest, I think I'm between Ladd and Ridley.
I mean, Thielen against Tampa Bay, though.
Yeah.
Those targets have been crazy. Oh, shoot. You guys are killing me today, man.
This is another one. I feel like, and I could be wrong, I'm going to go look really quick, but Courtland Sutton, yeah, he's been down a little bit the last two games. He just, man.
Ladd's been on a roll, I know that.
Yeah, Ladd has been rolling. Gosh, guys, usually they're not this tough. You don't usually have four good options. This is two in a row with four good options. Ladd McConkey is obviously the guy there, right? Ridley, last week, he's only been getting 5 targets the last 2 weeks, but last week he ended up getting a touchdown.
They've all been getting about the same targets and fairly equal production. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But I think because of where the game script could go, I think I'm sticking with Sutton because Cincinnati's going to be able to score.
Oh, I agree.
Ladd against New England, not so much. Ridley against Jacksonville. Jacksonville's been sucking. I mean, Thielen against Tampa Bay. I could see that one. So it's Sutton or Thielen. Sutton's got the better QB, so there's my logic for you. Go with Sutton.
I like Sutton. I think Sutton is a really safe play. I feel like Ladd playing at New England makes me a little bit more nervous. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like in New England, but it's usually this time of year not great. It's pretty cold.
There's a small chance of rain in that Denver game, but mostly later tonight after the game. So
I just don't think I like these these questions don't have a wrong answer. I feel like
they don't, but you want to give yourself the best chance to win. We also have 2 super chats we need to get
already. Well, anyways, on that one, I think I'm sold on Sutton or Ladd. Sutton gets the slight edge just because of game script. I think that's a good call.
For me, game script, it was between Sutton and Thielen, but I'm sticking with Sutton.
Perfect. All righty, let's get down here from MA Football Guy. Come on, guys, that was a flex question. Chase, wide receiver 1. What was his flex question?
Do we even get to it yet?
Maybe not. Let me see what he's talking about here. He should have put the question in the super chat because now I'm searching for it so that I know what he's talking about. Crap. Hey, really quick, write us the question that you're wanting us to answer there, football guy, because I'm not sure what you're referring to on this one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
They said that was a flex question, FYI. I'm seeing that, but I'm not sure what he's talking about. So put it back in the chat again if you don't mind for us. Let's get over here really quick to G Medina. Half point PPR, Love, Kyler, or Young, Flex, Cook, or Dobbins. Okay. Who you love in there at quarterback? For me, it's between Love and Kyler.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Love. Kyler's been very inconsistent this year. As much as I love him, I think you got to go with Love here.
I love him and I like his matchup better, but I think you got to go Love.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the guy that has been more consistent. That's pretty much, Kyler's been very up and down. It's been a roller coaster season, and he just hasn't been trustworthy, and that makes me too nervous.
Yeah.
Now, Cook or Dobbins? I'm going Cook here. I'm not trusting.
You cannot bench Cook for a guy coming back from injury. You can't do it. He's been on fire. The Jets are much easier to run on than they are to throw on. So roll with Cook.
And he's been tearing it up lately too. So that's a home game. I'm liking that for him. 100%. So, okay, let me try to get back up here. I'm trying to see again where he asked.
It was the go-to one?
The third flex. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think it was this. You're my go-to. Smith, Pittman, or Brandon Cooks one. Yeah, I figured that was a flex one. But still.
Yeah. Yep. All right, let's see. Let's get over here to Daniel. This is one.
Those super chats, by the way. We're glad.
Yeah, much appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot. Spending a lot of time this season out here with you guys, and hell, some of you guys have been with us every week, and I'm almost more invested in your teams than I am my own. I love seeing you guys win championships. It's a lot of fun. So
Dad Bod posted back down in there again with another super chat. Said it was the Smith Cooks Pittman question.
Okay. And on that one, we came to the conclusion that it was Smith, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Dad Bod, you're the man.
Yep. Appreciate you, my guy. Much appreciated, dude. Okay, let me get back up here. Daniel had started JSN since I was waiting on the Connor and Hurts injuries. Yeah.
JSN is really hard to bench right now anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, you should have done that anyways, but geez, Pete. Okay, Cam says Dobbins aiming for that 134 yards to get the bonus 150K. Yeah. Well, it's not always up to him. Yeah.
I don't see that happening today.
In fact, I could see them being like, "Oh, sorry, Dobbins, we're not going to run you," so they don't have to pay that out.
I don't think it's I don't think it's going to be a lack of opportunity. I just don't think he's going to get it done.
Yeah. So it sounds like we're going to pick 2 for flex: Dobbins, Thielen, Brian Robinson Jr., McMillan, and Cooper Cup.
I like Thielen and B-Rob.
Yeah. I'm just double checking.
And Thielen with his targets and the fact you can pass on Tampa Bay and that game script could get out of control. They could be throwing a lot. I like Thielen there. Brian Robinson against Atlanta. I like that a lot.
Yeah, McMillan is in consideration. I understand that, but I think you got to ride Thielen and Brian Robinson. Dobbins is out of the question for me, and with these options, Cooper Kupp's out of the question. I mean, which is insane to say, but you have better options here.
To me, Thielen and B-Rob are the easy choices. I didn't even consider McMillan either, really.
I mean, McMillan's been doing really well the last 3 weeks, but I don't think they're going to need him so much today against Carolina. So I think Thielen and Brian Robinson are better choices there. So I'm with you on that. That's what you said too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's the weather update on the Broncos-Bengals game?
Oh, I kind of touched on it. We're answering that other question, but I guess like small chance of rain, but later tonight. So the game should be over before it gets crazy.
Perfect. Oh, I thought
I wouldn't worry about your quarterbacks and receivers. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. And these guys are pros. Usually that weather doesn't really affect too much.
Nah, it doesn't start getting real crazy until it gets like a lot of snow. That's when you see game plans change and they start running more versus throwing the ball around the yard.
Yeah, I'm just looking on the Mile High report really quick. It's looking like spotty showers starting about 6 o'clock their time. So an hour and a half into the game, there could be spotty showers starting about halftime. So, I mean, it could start up at some point, but yay, that means good stuff for Chase Brown, maybe. Anyways, Cam says, hope you all had a great Christmas. Well, enjoy all the football this weekend, fellas. Yeah.
I'm going to be torn today, though, because there's a ton of college games on, as well as these NFL games.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
There's going to be a lot of channel surfing today, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's see. Here's a good one from Dylan. Championship week, baby. Questions for today's games. I'll be back again for Sunday questions. All right. Because we will have a live stream tomorrow morning as well. Spilled coffee.
Yep.
With that quadruplet.
Tomorrow is back to our regularly scheduled programs.
Yep. We just did a special one today. Let's see. 1 running back, 1 tight end. Okay, so we're picking between Dobbins and Abdullah.
Who's Vegas? Oh, New Orleans. I don't hate Abdullah, but I think you got to stick with Dobbins on that one. That's tough, though.
The thing with Abdullah is he's just catching a bunch of balls out of the backfield. Like, that's where he's picking up these points, really. I mean, he's not getting a bunch of rushing attempts.
Touchdown
dependent.
Yeah, he's sharing that backfield. Dobbins, he's going to be the guy today. You'll see Vidal get some playing time, but it's mostly Dobbins' backfield. So I think you got to take a more guaranteed workload.
I disagree. I think I'm going Abdullah here. I still don't trust Dobbins enough. Abdullah is getting enough work. A passing work out of there. New Orleans has been bad. And so I could see them running the ball a lot, short controlled passing even. And it says New Orleans is allowing the 4th most fantasy points to opposing running backs too. I think I'm sticking with Abdullah here with just hopes of a touchdown upside. I'm still nervous about Dobbins.
I'm nervous about Dobbins, but I'm also nervous about Abdullah. And so,
I'm nervous about both of them.
If Dobbins is healthy enough to play, and with the year he's had, I'm still trusting him over Abdullah in championship week. Like, I feel like playing Abdullah over Dobbins is a little too cute for my liking, but I certainly understand why you'd want to.
I'm going cutie patootie on this one. I'm going Abdullah. You're going Dobbins. We're zero help. All right, let's see. Hunter Henry or Chig?
Henry. Chig's been playing decent lately, but it's kind of out of nowhere, and it's only been a couple of games. Like, I don't trust that situation.
Okay,
Henry's been decent all year.
Would you say that maybe Hunter Henry is your safer floor and Chig could be more of a ceiling play, but more risky?
Yeah, you could say that, but I don't know. I'd have a hard time putting Chig in, even if I needed a ceiling play.
I mean, really, Chig has only had kind of one outstanding game, last game against Indianapolis. Before that, he scored 13 points, which is about where Hunter Henry is averaging, right? Yeah. So I think you're right. I think Chig hasn't shown enough. It's just kind of out of nowhere. Granted, it's probably with the quarterback change, but I think I'm liking
quarterback change. Could have been just a matchup that they could exploit in that particular game.
Yep.
That he won't see this week.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's tough to trust.
Yeah, Hunter Henry for me is a safer, more consistent play, and that's how I like to usually deploy my players. So, let's see, Higgins, McConkey, or Sutton. Yep, that's going back to Sutton. Higgins in there.
Yeah, this is a different guy, different question, but
yeah.
A couple of the same guys. But I still think I'm sticking with Sutton on that one.
Over Higgins?
Higgins has been playing good, but actually, you know what? I am going Higgins. He's been on fire. Burrow's been on fire. I don't think you're gonna see Surtain shadow anybody, so Higgins will get to see some Surtain. But either way, I think Higgins is going to get enough decent targets today to have a really, really good day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go Higgins on that one.
It's funny how sometimes it's just like, oh, at first glance you think this, and then when you kind of sit back and think about it, it's like, oh.
Yeah, because I love Sutton today in that matchup. I do. But then, when you really dig deep into the details of what Cincinnati's going to have to do against that Denver defense, and, I mean, my personal bias, I'm not a fan of Higgins. He's super annoying to own. He's always hurt, always missing games. He's super frustrating, but he's healthy. He's playing well. Ride it while you can.
Yep. All right. Here's another toughie. Of course, all of these are toughies, really. Spears or Thielen, half PPR. Half PPR may change this a little bit.
Give me Thielen.
Yeah. I think I'm liking Thielen here, too. I think he's going to get a lot of work.
Because I really don't even think Pollard's going to miss this week, is he?
He's not going to miss. I think they're going to split workload.
If Pollard was out, I'd say Thielen, or I'd say Spears, but they're going to be splitting. Yeah, go Thielen.
It's just, yeah, I think the opportunity is there for Thielen to rack up some points there. All right. Richard says projections for J.K. Dobbins today.
I think he gets less than 10 fantasy points.
I'm with you. That's a good projection. I don't think he hits double-digit fantasy points today.
He might get a touchdown. I don't see him racking up a ton of yards.
Same. Yeah, he might fall into the end zone at some point, but I don't think they're going to give him a heavy workload on his first game back there. Flex Spears, Downs, Judy, or McMillan.
Spears, Downs, Judy, or McMillan. Let's see. Give me McMillan on that one. Although Judy,
Judy is an attractive.
Miami, they're gonna,
Judy is an attractive option.
Yeah, he's been playing really well. Miami, they'll have to throw against Miami quite a bit. I'm changing go with Judy. Yeah. Go with Judy.
Well, because Njoku is out too. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, actually. So, yeah. Definitely go with Judy.
I'm with you on that. That he has a lot of upside there. Let's see. Daniel caps because it's in all caps. Does that make sense?
All right.
White, Spears, Ford, or Garindo. I'm going Ford.
Yeah, give me Ford on that one.
Mm-hmm.
None of them are going to give you that 20-point game, but I still think Ford outscores the rest of them.
Yeah. Speaking of caps, I play Miami defense. Maybe change it to Indy. I would change that to Indy.
I would change it to Indy, but honestly, Miami has a great matchup too there against Denver. Yeah. But I would change it to Indy.
Yeah, I like Miami against Cleveland, but in hopes that Jerry Jeudy has a good day, let's just say Indy. Knicks or Goff?
Knicks.
Yeah, I think I'm probably rolling with Knicks there too. I like that matchup. San Francisco is easier to run on than to throw on, and considering the Lions are technically probably a run first team, then I'm going with that. Though Goff will come out and play, throw 6 touchdowns.
He'll throw 8 touchdowns now this week, but
if Goff was playing at home, I might like him even more. But I'm going Knicks in this situation.
That's always been the thing with Goff. He always plays better at home.
Derek with his 4 running back Goliath over there. That's from 110 team league. Yeah, thanks guys. Good luck everyone. Yep. Appreciate you, Derek. Good luck to you, man. So appreciate you hopping in here. Okay. So here's one. Funny to ask, but it's real. Bryce Young or Kyler Murray?
You gotta go Murray on that one.
Yeah, I think you go with that too.
Bryce Young's been playing better in real life. He's not putting up great fantasy points still, but Kyler Murray is always capable of putting up large fantasy games.
Yeah, I think you just got to go with Kyler there. I can't trust Bryce Young. He's really only had like 2 somewhat good fantasy weeks all season, and I can't do that. I just can't do it. But that is a real question because he has been playing better lately. So you're not crazy for asking it. You idiot. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Cam said coaches decide the plays, not the owner who pays the bonus. Well, yeah. I mean, it was kind of joking, but at the same time, the coaches are also getting paid by the owner. So I'm just saying, it all trickles down, right? But yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm not sure that Dobbins gets that workload that people are thinking he might.
He's not going to get as many touches as he did pre-injury, but I also just don't think he's going to be as effective with them today. So it's kind of a combination of the two things. It's not just smaller workload.
I agree. I am seeing this news come up on my phone here. Eli Manning and Luke Kuechly are among 15 modern era players announced as finalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2025. All right. That's pretty cool.
Not an Eli fan, but I like Kuechly a lot.
Yeah. Here's the full list. Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Willie Anderson.
Oh, Jared Allen should get in for sure. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. It's just how long is it going to take, right? Jari Evans, Antonio Gates, Torrey Holt, Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Steve Smith Sr., Terrell Suggs, Fred Taylor, Adam Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, Darren Woodson, and Marshall Yonda. It's a pretty good class.
Well, no, that's not even the final class, right? Those are just the nominees.
Those are the 15 modern era finalists.
Like that, God, there's some good freaking players in there. How do you make that decision?
That's really tough.
I mean, Suggs, Torrey Holt should have been in there years ago.
I don't know. Eli Manning, they can hold off on him. Sorry.
They won't, because he's a quarterback that's won more than one Super Bowl. There's no way he doesn't get first ballot. But like, God, there's some really good players in there, though. That's going to be tough to kind of whittle that down.
Agree. All right, let's get these. Sorry to get sidetracked there. It just popped up, so I was curious on that. All right, Ode. Championship game. I have Cook, Dobbins, Vidal, Boone, Jennings, Hill. Okay, of course, need 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, and a flex. Okay, Cook. You riding Dobbins or Vidal? Vidal.
Yeah, it's Vidal, like the shampoo. Vidal Sassoon. Go with Cook and Dobbins.
Yeah.
Hill, Mooney, Higgins, Dobbs. Higgins for sure. Probably Hill, yeah.
I think you got to go Hill.
Like, I think you got to go Hill. Yeah.
And then your flex, probably.
I like Dobbs a lot this week. That's a
Christian Watson out. That's the question. Is that your question?
Mooney, I forgot Mooney's playing Washington. Go with Mooney. Him and Penix last week had a bit of a connection. Like, he hit him up quite a bit last week. So, yeah. Hill and Higgins a receiver, Mooney at flex. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking up one more thing really quick before I give my final flex decision. Jennings is a little bit. They're playing at home against Detroit, where they'll probably have to throw to keep up. But that offense has been kind of a mess.
Been struggling. Why'd that thumbs down bubble pop up over your face? Did somebody just like the video? Does that happen?
No.
Did it pop up on our deal, or did you hit a button?
I must have hit a button or something. I don't know. Weird glitch.
That was kind of funny.
I think I'm going with Mooney in that flex as well. Ugh. Dobbs is so tempting. But I think Mooney's a safer play. Okay, so we landed on Cook, Dobbins for your running backs, then Higgins and Hill for your wide receivers, and then flexing Mooney. Yeah. I think that's where I'm at. Okay, let's try to get these answers. We got 5 minutes left. Holy crap, this hour has gone fast. Okay, start Chargers defense over Falcons and Broncos.
Yes,
I think so. Chargers against New England. It's been a mess. Yeah. Falcons. And yeah, I'm definitely Broncos defense has been great, but I don't want to play him against Cincinnati.
No, there's gonna be some points in that game today.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not playing the Falcons defense. No way against Washington.
The Falcons defense shouldn't even be like. They had a couple of good games against super easy matchups, but
yeah,
this is not the time to own them anymore.
Yeah, Chargers against New England is way gooder for sure. Alrighty, I'm also starting Dobbins over Pittman, Waddle, Ertz. Do I pick up Spears or Watson for the other flags? First of all, are you playing Dobbins over Waddle? What do you think? No. Or are you starting Spears over Dobbins?
So he needs 2, right?
So it'd be Dobbins, Pittman, Waddle, Ertz, Spears, Watson. Pick 2.
I would go with Waddle and Spears is where I would go.
I think it's kind of where I'm at too. I mean, just to throw it out there, we've been anti-Dobbins all show. Like, we're not trusting him.
But we have been anti-Waddle all season. So, I mean,
you make a good point.
He has been playing better lately, but will they need him against Cleveland?
Well, will he stay healthy? That's the damn question. I might actually
Dobbins and Spears. Do what?
Dobbins Spears?
Yeah, go with Dobbins Spears. Because even I like Waddle. He's been playing better lately, but like I said, I don't think they're gonna need to throw that much against Cleveland. I could see a really big Achane game, and then maybe later in the game it goes to like Mostert. Like I really think it's gonna be minimal for like a Waddle. Hill will still get his.
Waddle can't be trusted.
Yeah, go with Dobbins Spears.
All right, let's see. He says Dobbins is locked in. I feel good about him. I mean, that's fair. I would pick up Spears over the other guys, though. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's not the one. Here we go. A Ferg at the buzzer. Let's see. Start 3, sit 1. Gibbs, Taylor, Jacobs, Bucky. Fuck you.
I hate you people. I hate you all. I hate you all.
This is
sit Bucky.
Yeah, I think just kind of being consistent with what we were saying earlier.
Jacobs has the worst matchup, but with all the passes that dude catches out of the backfield, he's just been playing too good this year. You can't sit him. Like it has to be Bucky you bench.
Yeah, you just got to trust your studs. I mean, he's scoring over 20 points a game.
Taylor's workload's been nuts. Gibbs without Monty is gonna freaking eat. Like you have to sit Bucky. It hurts, but you have to.
I don't think you have to. I think he's still a good play, but yeah.
Out of this group, you have to. You can't sit the other 3.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with that. What a good
I know in general you don't have to.
It's a good problem to have. So
well, for them, not for me, because now I have to pick one, and I don't like that because it's
well, he could still pick whatever he wants.
Difficult.
He still gets to make the final decision. But our opinion is to sit Bucky out of that group, but Bucky will still have a good game. So that's as good as we've got there. Okay, guys, we're coming at the buzzer here. It's 11:59. Good luck this week in your championship matchups. Oh my gosh, I'm on edge. I'm on edge for me and for you guys both, because hoping our advice really helps you. I hope you go out there and win the championship. Unless people in our chat are in the same league against each other, then that's not really possible for you both to win. But either way, I hope you all have the best of luck this week. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you're looking forward to the new year. So until tomorrow morning before Sunday games, good luck, and we'll see you next time.
Good luck, guys. See you in the morning.